I really thought my life would look differently by now. Not in a specific, detailed way, but I think I always believed that at some point things would just start to make sense. Like there would be a moment where everything kind of clicks, where I'd feel sure of myself, sure of where I'm going, sure that I'm on the right path. But if I'm being honest, that's not what this phase of my life feels like at all. Lately, everything feels a bit undefined, not necessarily bad, not necessarily emotionless, just unclear. And I think what's been harder to sit with is realizing that it's not just a temporary feeling. It's more like I've reached the point where I can't pretend my life is following a straight line anymore. I used to think it would. I thought if I made the right choices, worked hard enough, stayed focused enough, things would naturally fall into place. But now I'm starting to see that life doesn't really move like that. It doesn't always reward effort with clarity, and it doesn't always give you a clear direction just because you might be ready for one. Sometimes it just opens up and you're left standing in the middle of it, trying to figure out where to go from here. I think for a long time, I've been holding onto this idea of what my life should look like. And without realizing it sometimes, I've been measuring myself against that version as an urgent standard. Like there's a timeline I'm supposed to be keeping up with, a version of success I'm supposed to be moving toward. And lately I've been questioning that because the more I try to force myself into that shape, the more disconnected I feel from it. So I've been trying something different, not fixing everything, not rushing to figure it all out, just being, just being honest with myself, just being present, just being human. And I don't think I have answers yet, but I do think I'm starting to let go of the idea that my life has to look a certain way in order for it to be meaningful. Maybe it's okay that things don't make perfect sense right now. Maybe this part, the unclear, in between, slightly uncomfortable part, is actually where something real starts to take shape. I don't know exactly where I'm going yet, but I think I'm starting to accept that I don't need to have it all figured out to keep moving. And if you've been feeling like this too, like you're somewhere in between where you've been and where you thought you'd be, you're not alone. I'm right here in it with you. And maybe we're allowed to figure it out as we go.